So I'm sure that he ain't gonna change. He's gonna be who he is. And again, he don't bother me. I don't think 2 seconds about none of that because he's not on my level. You know what I mean? It's like he's not talking about business. You know what I mean? It's just giving his opinion, trying to promote his son. I don't agree with. Floyd told me many, many, many years, probably go 25 years ago, that what kind of person he was. But initially, I'm just being honest, I didn't believe him. I had to see it for myself. Yeah. And my description of him, he's a horrible.
Leonard Ellerbe has stirred major controversy in the boxing world after making bold new claims about Floyd Mayweather Jr., and his recent interview has intensified scrutiny around the undefeated star. The former leader of Mayweather Promotions shared details about private matters, raising serious concerns about Floyd's financial situation, confirming that he is reportedly dealing with heavy debt and ongoing money struggles. Ellerbe's comments also brought renewed attention to the same financial issues that allegedly left Mayweather unable to leave Dubai last year, sparking fresh debate about his true financial standing and the difficulties he may still be facing away from the public eye.
You got 55 cars, 40 girlfriends.
Well, actually,
you're a billionaire now, right? Come on, let's salute this billionaire on stage.
But how many years ago you was broke? When I say broke, you ain't have a lot of money, you was...
Leonard Ellerbe made statements that many saw as so blunt and damaging that supporters began questioning whether his words were driven by frustration toward Floyd Mayweather Jr. after losing his influential role. Fans quickly wondered if the interview was more about settling scores than sharing the truth. Attention also returned to last year's situation when reports claimed Mayweather was temporarily unable to leave Dubai, which many initially dismissed as rumors, but insiders later suggested there was real tension behind the scenes. According to those sources, he was reportedly allowed to leave only after agreeing to resolve major financial obligations within a strict time frame, with conditions stating that failure to clear those debts could require him to return and renegotiate. During the recent interview, when Ellerbe was pressed about Mayweather's current financial struggles, he initially avoided giving a clear response, but the interviewer continued pushing, insisting that his answers could finally clarify the long-running speculation about Mayweather's financial situation.
Posted that you was no longer a part of Mayweather Promotions. You care to say anything about that?
There's nothing to say other than I appreciate the opportunity to do something amazing. We had an incredible run. And I'm forever grateful and thankful, blessed.
Yeah,
blessed.
Yeah, that's
blessed.
I love.
Leonard Ellerbe claimed that Floyd Mayweather Jr. failed to clear major debts and was required to return to Dubai to deal with the agreement he had previously made. According to Ellerbe, this trip happened while Floyd was also facing several controversies, including reports about a rumored $42 million home purchase in New York City, alleged unpaid balances with luxury jewelry businesses, and serious tax-related concerns. Ellerbe pushed back against claims that Floyd was avoiding responsibility, stating that his situation overseas is even more complicated, explaining that he is reportedly behind on payments to multiple jewelers and dealing with large tax issues, with debts that allegedly total hundreds of millions, and once those matters are handled abroad, he could still face additional legal challenges back in the United States.
Which he's done a good job thus far, but then sometimes there's a line that you cross with some of the things and you turn some people.
Leonard Ellerbe made a surprising claim that his exit from Mayweather Promotions was directly tied to financial wrongdoing and poor management linked to Floyd Mayweather Jr. He explained that the situation became unbearable, saying that leaving was extremely difficult but ultimately unavoidable. Ellerbe admitted that Floyd made repeated bad decisions and that he was often left handling the fallout from those choices, adding that he tried to keep everything stable for as long as possible but eventually reached a point where continuing was no longer possible because the problems had grown too serious to control.
No, what is it about him that's
He's always been jealous of Floyd. He's always been jealous of Floyd, and if that ain't obvious, I don't know what it is.
Reacting to the claims made by Leonard Ellerbe, many fans quickly filled comment sections with strong opinions, with some suggesting that the real problem could be the extravagant lifestyle of Floyd Mayweather Jr., pointing out that many retired athletes lose their wealth due to reckless spending and poor financial planning. Others argued that Floyd may exaggerate his net worth because his public image relies heavily on showing endless luxury, while another group focused on the situation in Dubai, claiming the issue might be more complex than reported, noting that travel restrictions in the United Arab Emirates often involve passport control or business disputes, and suggesting the conflict could possibly involve disagreements with highly influential individuals.
Hey, I ran all the way in here.
Why?
Because I can even buy a bus ticket.
That's crazy.
But you still had 55 cars.
No, I don't.
What happened?
Well, I bought myself some crack.
Dang.
Some fans went even further, sharing theories about why Floyd Mayweather Jr. may have remained in Dubai, with one commenter claiming there could be several possible reasons, including allegations of money laundering or large casino debts where he supposedly exceeded credit limits and attempted to leave while promising future payment, which they suggested might have led casino officials to involve authorities to prevent his departure until debts were resolved. Others responded with more mocking reactions, criticizing what they described as a flashy online lifestyle that did not match his alleged financial troubles, jokingly renaming him and accusing him of showing luxury on social media while reportedly owing major sums and facing serious repayment pressure, though these claims remain unverified fan speculation circulating online, particularly in discussions connected to the United Arab Emirates.
Thing that's just something I don't get into. Floyd's a legend in this sport. He's accomplished everything in the sport. The
former CEO of Mayweather Promotions claimed that Floyd Mayweather Jr. seriously misjudged how much profit he would make from his latest exhibition fight, suggesting that the earnings from that event were expected to serve as a crucial financial boost to help him deal with his growing debt problems.
Like Floyd.
Leonard Ellerbe further claimed that Floyd Mayweather Jr. reportedly earned only around $20 to $25 million from his recent exhibition fight, a figure said to be far below the large debts he allegedly still owes in Dubai. According to these claims, the financial gap is believed to be one of the main reasons he is strongly pursuing another exhibition matchup with Jake Paul, as failing to settle those obligations after such delays could lead to serious complications, making Ellerbe's statements even more surprising since Floyd is still seen maintaining his usual luxury lifestyle with no clear signs of slowing down.
Showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings,
Many fans have criticized Leonard Ellerbe, accusing him of betrayal for sharing private information about Floyd Mayweather Jr. after leaving Mayweather Promotions, but others argue that Floyd had already created tension through his own controversial decisions. Reports claim that Ellerbe initially stayed silent about alleged debts and scandals, yet eventually chose to speak publicly, and since separating from the company, he has reportedly taken a strong stance against Mayweather, even providing authorities with information related to his finances and assets.
It's all about making power moves.
Yeah, I thought it. Yeah.
And I'm pointing like this because all of them. We're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on. Come on,
While Rick Glazer confirmed parts of the story, Floyd Mayweather's public appearances led many to assume the claims were false or that he had resolved his issues and left Dubai by May. However, Leonard Ellerbe maintains that Mayweather was indeed stuck there, and his release came with strict conditions, including frozen bank accounts until all debts were cleared. Ellerbe's insider role as CEO of Mayweather Promotions gave him knowledge of the situation even before Gervonta Davis, and while Mayweather may now be back in the US, Ellerbe says he remains technically bound by obligations in Dubai.
all this money made.
Although Leonard Ellerbe didn't go into full detail about Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s situation in Dubai, recent reports have shed some light. Ellerbe allegedly revealed that Mayweather received a large sum of cash at a casino but lost it all while gambling. Since Dubai has no official casinos, this likely occurred at a private venue, and the situation reportedly escalated to the point where authorities surrounded his private jet. With his bank accounts frozen, the cash he had was essentially useless at the airport.
Just out of curiosity, bro, he said that Floyd was kidnapped by the Abu Dhabi folks. Any comment on that?
And again, like I was just saying,
Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s reported detainment in Dubai supposedly allowed him to live freely within the country and maintain his lavish lifestyle, but leaving was strictly prohibited, with security stationed around his private jet to prevent any attempt to depart. Sources claim he owes an enormous sum, possibly in the hundreds of millions, and is paying upwards of $20 million a month toward his debts, yet continues living extravagantly, worsening his financial situation. Dubai is known for enforcing debt obligations, especially for foreigners, and Americans who owe large sums are rarely exempt. Surprisingly, mainstream media has largely remained silent, and even the White House did not comment amid the growing controversy. Significantly, it has been his former protege, Leonard Ellerbe, revealing Mayweather's hidden dealings and alleged scams in Mexico, with Ellerbe's insider perspective reinforcing other reports, including claims from Gervonta Davis that the boxing star is effectively being held hostage. Notably, Ellerbe had previously kept quiet about Floyd, rarely speaking publicly, making his current revelations especially striking.
He's no longer in at Mayweather Promotions. Seems like that's happened a couple times over the course of the years back. Because I remember years ago, I was thinking Richard Schaefer was going to take over, but now apparently that is happening. Thoughts on Leonard Ellerbe making his way out?
I think Leonard is still in a good position, and I don't think that
Since leaving Mayweather Promotions, Leonard Ellerbe has moved into a completely new field, finding quick success in women's college basketball. On Monday morning, he attended a press conference in State College to announce the transfer of one of his seniors to Big Ten rival Penn State University, where he now serves as an advisor on nil deals for McMillan. Ellerbe spent 17 years as the face of Mayweather Promotions before parting ways with Floyd Mayweather Jr. last June, during which he was instrumental in promoting major pay-per-view events, including the 2015 blockbuster bout against Manny Pacquiao at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, where Mayweather secured a unanimous decision victory.
I think that it was just time for him to move on.
Of course, Leonard is very wrapped up in PBC type stuff here with this promotion and everything that they do. Do you think that played any part in him leaving Mayweather Promotions?
I guess it could have played a part. I mean, if you're in between promotions, you're working.
The Mayweather vs. Pacquiao fight generated over $600 million in total revenue and set a US pay-per-view record with around 4.4 million buys. Leonard Ellerbe Mayweather Promotions up in the middle of controversies that led to his departure, which Floyd Mayweather Jr. announced on Instagram. Ellerbe's role was subsequently filled by Richard Shah.
I mean, yeah, so, but I don't think there was no, like I said, I don't think there was no animosity or anything, because even Floyd always spoke as, you know, he would always say that, you know, when Al Heyman has fights, you know, because he can always get his fighters on Al Heyman shows.
I mean, do you think it was a little difficult for Leonard to be in a tough spot? Because obviously,
one fan shared a strange opinion, saying they always found Ellerbe's facial hair completely ridiculous and fake, which made them dislike him, while another pointed out that Ellerbe had been with Mayweather Promotions from the beginning, recalling how he went from Floyd's head masseur to CEO and took even the massage role very seriously, and the final comment questioned the company's future, criticizing his successor and claiming Mayweather Promotions couldn't really progress without him.
Floyd and Tank had their ups and downs, so mostly downs recently, so do you think that was...
Yeah, that makes it tough. That makes it tough. That makes it where, you know, he basically... Because a lot of times friends want you to pick sides.
A fan openly criticized Schaefer's performance over the past 8 years, saying he failed to secure TV coverage for the WBSS from the start, let both his promotional companies fail, and stalled the careers of the fighters who signed with him, calling it a series of setbacks and mistakes. Despite rumors of changes, many were surprised to see Ellerbe, who had been Floyd Mayweather's trusted right-hand man from the start of his career, now stepping back as Mayweather Promotions faced struggles in recent years.
And he just kept it business.
It seems like Mayweather Promotions is kind of, over the last few years, not had the place of prominence that it had previously. Do you think that was part of it too, or it seemed like it's kind of more of an afterthought at this point?
Well, I mean...
Floyd's uncle, Jeff Mayweather, shared how Ellerbe handled the tense relationship between Davis and Floyd. After Davis left Mayweather Promotions, Floyd sometimes criticized him, and things escalated with rumors and public social media attacks. Jeff said managing this was very difficult since friends often pressure you to pick a side, but Ellerbe handled it smartly, staying neutral and focused on the business without getting dragged into the drama.
It got to a point where, you know, I started hearing a lot of young fighters saying that, they're not getting fights, you know.
Jeff explained that being caught between promotions can complicate things, but he didn't believe there was any real animosity. He noted that Ellerbe's hesitation to fully separate from Al Heyman played a part in the split between Leonard and Floyd, since Floyd often depended on Heyman's shows for his fighters. Still, Jeff stressed there's no bad blood and they remain on good terms, while attention now turns to how Mayweather Promotions will perform under Richard Schaefer's leadership.
I have no idea. But, you know, and so basically, if you're not getting work.
Floyd first shared his decision on social media, but when it was widely misunderstood by fans and industry insiders, he chose to address it live to clarify everything. Earlier, he had posted an old photo of himself with Richard Schaefer on Instagram and included a caption explaining his split with Leonard Ellerbe. In the post, he expressed sincere appreciation for Ellerbe, emphasizing that his leadership, dedication, and commitment over the years had been vital to Mayweather Promotions. Floyd highlighted that Ellerbe played a key role in countless business ventures, contributing significantly to the company's success and helping shape its growth, and he made it clear that his gratitude for Ellerbe's work was deep and heartfelt, recognizing him as an essential part of the team throughout their years together.
So what do you think about, Richard Schaefer, obviously tight in the sport for many, many years? Do you think that was a good move?
Jeff Mayweather also addressed an internal issue that may have played a role in the split between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Leonard Ellerbe, revealing that several young fighters at Mayweather Promotions were frustrated because they weren't getting enough fights, as Ellerbe was reportedly spending more time with PBC and neglecting his main responsibilities. Jeff expressed concern, saying he was hearing increasingly from young fighters that opportunities were lacking and admitted he wasn't sure who was fully responsible for it. He added that if a fighter can't get work, they may have to make a move for themselves. That's all for now, but for the latest updates on boxing news, highlights, events, and more, viewers are encouraged to subscribe to the YouTube channel and turn on notifications to catch every new upload.